Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Andromeda Skies Tarot. I have your October love reading here. Just so you know, Sagittarius, this reading may not resonate for every single Sagittarius out there. So if you find that you don't resonate, go ahead and try your sun, moon, or rising, any of those three, to see if you do, okay? So what is going on with Sagittarius? What do they need to know right now? What is going on in their love life? What is going on between them and their person? What do they need to know? Please help me guide Sagittarius for their highest good. Oh, I wanted to pop out there. Okay, so we're starting off here with codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now this card is very similar to the devil energy in the tarot. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with this kind of toxicity in your connection with your person. There could be somebody struggling here with some kind of addiction. This can also represent unhealthy emotions and behaviors like jealousy and possessiveness. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay, so this is divine timing at play in your connection. We could be dealing with somebody, again, who is kind of struggling with unhealthy attachment styles. So someone who could be a bit controlling with this energy here. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, so there's someone in this connection that is planning for the future. They see their other person as the one, okay? And this could be why someone is feeling very possessive and attached, because they're planning for the future. They're already seeing the two of you together for the long term. Whoa. Please clarify this reading for Sagittarius. What's going on in their situation? This is for Sagittarius. Okay. So we're starting off here with the Six of Wands. Now the Six of Wands is someone being victorious after battle. Okay. This is also social recognition, people noticing you. Okay. So you might actually have a lot of eyes on you at this time, and I'm feeling that that's kind of making somebody feel a bit jealous. Okay. They're noticing that other people are noticing you, Sagittarius, and that makes them uncomfortable. Okay, and I feel like that's kind of making this person be a bit controlling in this situation. I have the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess represents hidden information, hidden knowledge, and or intuition. Okay, so with this energy here, I feel like this person may be thinking that you're keeping secrets from them, okay? Or that the two of you aren't being completely honest with each other. This person could also be keeping secrets from you, all right? But I feel I'm getting this energy of someone being very suspicious and overly worried, and that's why they're trying to micromanage and control the situation. I have the Seven of Cups. Now the Seven of Cups represents fantasy, daydreaming, confusion. All right, when this is in the reverse position, this is the clouds clearing, things becoming, realizing things for what they are. So it's not so confusing. We know what's in these cups now. All right, so some kind of hidden information coming to light, seeing things for how they are is what I'm seeing here. Maybe you're realizing this about this person. Maybe when you first met this person, you didn't kind of see these negative behaviors that they had. Okay, maybe they were really good at covering that up. All right, and they had this very positive social persona, so other people really looked up to them and thinking like they're this great person, but then behind the scenes they kind of have these more toxic behaviors that perhaps other people are unaware of. All right, but I'm kind of seeing with the Seven of Cups that this is like something that you're realizing, this is coming to light, that you're seeing this person for who they really are. All right, also the Seven of Cups can sometimes represent having multiple options, okay? So having many people to pick and choose from. And again, I'm getting that jealousy energy coming through, where this person is maybe perceiving you as someone that has many people to choose from, or that maybe you're playing the field or something like that. But with this being in the reverse, I feel like that's not the case, okay? So it's just kind of in their head. They're just kind of feeling like that, like they're fearing that that's the case here, and so it's kind of making them being very possessive and controlling. Yep, I have the Nine of Swords. Now the Nine of Swords is stress and anxiety. Okay, this person is very much in their head here. They're very worried. This person is terrified that someone is going to come and snatch you away from them when at the moment they look away. All right, so I feel like this person could be struggling with some kind of anxiety. All right, maybe they're struggling with low self-worth and they feel like they're not good enough for you in some way, and that's causing them a lot of stress, feeling like they're going to lose you, okay? Because I feel like this person is very much attached to this future with you, that they are kind of building up in their mind. I have the Three of Cups. Now the Three of Cups represents our friends, community, celebration, reasons to celebrate. Okay, in the reverse position, it could perhaps represent you becoming a little bit more reclusive, maybe not hanging out with friends, maybe you feel like you don't have the support of friends. And I am getting a little bit of an energy where this, if you're resonating with this being a very controlling individual that you're dealing with, okay, I am kind of getting a little bit of an energy of someone who is very possessive, jealous, and wanting to perhaps keep you away from friends and stuff like that. Like they don't want you to go out with them and have girls or boys nights and hang out with people without them or anything like that, because I'm feeling like they're very insecure and they're really afraid that someone is going to snatch you up at any opportunity. Okay, so there is a little bit of an energy of someone kind of perhaps trying to separate you from people in your community. All right, so do be careful with that, because that is a very negative behavior, and you can get caught up in a very toxic connection with that kind of energy there. I have the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups represents someone trying to offer another person a cup of love, but this individual is very focused on this energy here, okay, and they're unable to accept this cup of love, okay? So it can represent a missed opportunity. All right, so I kind of feel like in this situation that we may be dealing with somebody who has a really negative past. All right, this person is very focused on all of these cups, everything negative that happened here. As you can see, this person is all closed off. They have their arms crossed, their legs crossed, and they even look like they're scowling a little bit. You can see in this image here. Okay, but then there's this new cup of love that's being offered from the heavens above. All right, but this person is too focused on what happened here in the past to really accept this cup of love. For you, Sagittarius, in this situation, there could be someone here who is struggling to accept a positive, healthy new connection, because they've had so many bad experiences in the past that it is making them automatically think that this new cup of love is going to be just like the rest. Okay, so that could be a situation that we're dealing with, and the cause of someone kind of being very controlling and possessive and things like that, because they're really acting from a state of fear from past experience. This card can also represent someone who is being dismissive of somebody else. Maybe they're angry for whatever reason, and so they're not accepting somebody's offering here. Okay, So sometimes it can represent somebody ignoring the other person. So that could be a situation that we're doing here with like a silent treatment sort of deal. I have the Five of Swords. Now the Five of Swords represents fighting, conflict, tit for tat sort of thing. Can represent bullying, someone using words as weapons. Okay, you see this individual is holding the Three of Swords and they're smirking while they're doing it. Okay, these people are walking away with their head hung low. All right, this person knows that they've caused these individuals emotional pain, and they're happy about it. They're smirking here. So it can represent bullying, someone being very mean-spirited, okay? But here, I'm feeling, with this coming out underneath the High Priestess, there could be a lot of fights about secrets, right? Someone being very suspicious of the other person, all right? I'm getting a very strong energy of that coming through here. Someone kind of being overly suspicious, worried, perhaps accusing the other person of things because they're expecting the other person to be just like everybody else. Okay. I have Justice. Now, Justice, when it's in the reverse like this, represents some kind of injustice, all right? Someone isn't being fair. Okay. And I'm kind of feeling that in this situation that there's somebody who's feeling that somebody new that they're with is going to be treating them just as unfairly as they've experienced in the past. Okay, someone is kind of expecting some kind of injustice. All right, you and your person, there could have been some conflict that happened that was very unfair to you, and that could be why the Justice card is here. Okay, maybe this person was accusing you of things that you didn't do, and it was just a lot of toxic energy there. I have the Three of Wands. Now the Three of Wands represents our plans becoming reality. Okay, this is one of the manifestation cards in the deck. It can also represent someone waiting, right? As you see here, this person looks as if they're waiting for these ships to come in. In the reverse position, this is someone who's felt like they've waited for a really long time, and they're getting ready to kind of move on, right? So with these energies here, this can be feeling like things didn't really go according to plan, like this relationship didn't really turn out to what we thought it would turn out, feeling like as we got to know this person, they become someone completely different. I have the Chariot. Now the Chariot represents forward movement, okay, and success, victory. In the reverse position, this is feeling like we're not victorious in this situation. It could also represent feeling kind of stuck, all right? Difficulty moving on, especially with this underneath the Three of Cups. It can represent kind of feeling like we don't have the support of those around us, and that could make us feel like we're kind of stuck in a situation. There could be blocks in travel as well. So we with the Chariot being in the reverse, we could feel like we're kind of bound to this person in some way. Maybe there are logistical reasons that we're kind of stuck, maybe financial reasons that we're stuck that's making it hard for us to kind of move on from this person, right? Maybe this person is a member of our friend group, so it's kind of a little bit more complicated in that way, so it's hard to separate. But with the Chariot being in the reverse, there's something kind of preventing us from moving forward. We're kind of feeling stuck a little bit. Now the Chariot represents Cancer's energy, so some of you could be involved with a Cancer with this card here. Justice is representing Libra. Okay, I'm going to further clarify this reading with Island Time Wellness. Please clarify this reading for Sagittarius. What's going on in their situation? We have Mask. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. Okay, so this is kind of an energy of someone hiding who they truly are, kind of putting on a facade. All right, maybe they act one way with you and a different way around other people. Sometimes this energy can represent kind of that persona that somebody feeds us when we're first getting to know them, and then they kind of completely change on us further along. Not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. There's that jealousy energy coming through again, Sagittarius. This person is struggling with ego issues, okay, self-worth. And that is what is making them like overly suspicious, jealous, controlling, things like that. Okay, that one fell on the ground. Just going to pick it up really quick. Okay. We have making healthy choices. Okay, in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. So when the Justice card is in the reverse, it can also sometimes represent a separation, okay, especially of like a married couple, because Libra does rule the 7th house of relationships and commitments. All right, so with the Justice card being in the reverse, it can represent a separation. So with this energy here, for some of you, perhaps this healthy choice is to separate yourself from a toxic connection that we've been dealing with. Please clarify this reading for Sagittarius. What's going on in their situation? Lightning. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Okay, so this is very similar to the Tower energy, okay? Some kind of sudden change, kind of feeling like our foundations are crumbling. It can be a surprise of some kind. Doesn't necessarily have to be bad. It can be just like maybe a sudden realization, okay, and a desire to make a big change. Please clarify this reading for Sagittarius. What's going on here? All right, we have Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. All right, interrogation pops out very strongly to me with this card here, just because we do have this very strong suspicious energy coming through, like someone hyper focused on you and what you're doing, and being very fearful that someone is going to come and snatch you. All right, because I feel like this individual might have had a lot of really bad experiences in the past, and that is causing them to have some kind of toxic behaviors. I have Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. All right, so this is kind of like an energy of this person trying to butter you up. Maybe they love bomb. All right, there's also is unconditional love here. So perhaps even with the some of the toxic energies here, even despite everything, I feel that some of you kind of just love them anyway, even though sometimes you were jealous and sometimes you were a bit controlling. I feel like for many of you, you were just in love with this person, and so that was something that you were kind of struggling with. I have Photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. So this is an energy of this person kind of looking through your old photos. If they have pictures of you on their phone, they're looking at them. If they have access to your social media, they're checking it out, and remembering the past. Keys on a ring. Many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Okay, so with this energy here, I am feeling that this might be something that this person was worried about. Okay, maybe they've had a lot of experience with this in the past, with people like stringing them along. this person might have actually strung you along at some point in your connection. But I'm feeling like this person was very afraid of being an option to you. Okay, they're especially with the Seven of Cups. That's an energy of, sometimes it can represent someone having many options, and then being like fearful that they're just an option to you. Okay, so there could have been instances, I'm feeling for some of you, there could have been instances where this person was like accusing you of cheating or things like that. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my own love oracle, my Andromeda Skies love oracle. If you would like one of these for yourself, you can find it in my Etsy store, and I'll have that link down below in the description. Please clarify this reading for Sagittarius. What's going on here? We have, I am so sorry. Okay. So if this person was engaging in silent treatment, things like that, okay, and the two of you were getting into some pretty vicious arguments with the Five of Swords, I feel like this person is wanting to reach out and apologize for the things that they've said. And we have, I'm not ready. Okay, so they're not ready just yet to come forward and talk about things. They are struggling with self-worth, with this not enough energy. We have, I wish I could take it back. So we have regret here. Wishing they could do things over. There is so much I want to tell you. Alright, so they're really wanting to communicate. They're really wanting to come forward and apologize. I need time. But they're needing time. They're not ready to come forward just yet. Okay. Alright, Sagittarius, these are all of the energies that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. Consider leaving me a comment down below. I do appreciate that. And I will see you next time.